everyone, it's Lori from loristory.com. Thanks for joining me for another Cricut Design Space tutorial. In this tutorial we will be going over the difference between slice, weld, attach, flatten, and contour. Let's get started. You can see I've already set up some objects on my mat to help me demonstrate these different features. The first one we're going to look at is slice. If we were to take this heart and place it on top of this heart, and we were to select both, we can see over in the layers panel we have 2 layers selected. You can only slice 2 layers at a time, and we hit slice. We just sliced that piece out of that piece. Think of slice as a cookie cutter. Again, we can duplicate this, make this heart a little smaller, place it inside of this heart, select both, and slice. And now we've cut that piece out of that piece. So let's undo that. And we're back to where we started. The next feature we have is weld. We can take 2 shapes or more. You can take as many shapes as you want. Select them, make sure they're overlapping, and hit weld. And what this does is take those 2 shapes and make it into one solid image. You can also use this for letters. If you want to make a group of letters that touch and are one piece, we just arrange our letters, make sure that they are overlapping. Each one is touching the one next to it. Select all and weld. And now we have one piece that is connected. So let's undo. And we're back to where we started. The next one we have is attach. And to show this, I'm going to grab this heart and make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to grab the letter L. Actually, I'm going to make this all a little bit bigger first. I'm going to grab the letter L. I'm going to use the heart for the O, and then I'm going to use the V and the E. I'm going to turn off this layer, and I'm going to turn off this layer. Now if I were to hit go right now, let's see what happens. That looks nothing like what I just designed on the mat. So how do we fix that? Let's go back to the mat. Let's grab the L, hold our shift key, grab the V, still holding the shift key, and grab the E. We can see all 3 layers are selected over here in the layers panel. And let's hit attach. Now let's hit go. And you can see now the design space knows that I want those letters to be cut exactly like I have them laid out. And here's the heart. So that's what you use the attach feature for. If I wanted to cut all of this out as one, have it all be one color, I can select all and attach. It's all going to turn to the same color. We hit go, and it will cut it out on the mat exactly like it is. Okay, so let's hit undo. Get back where we were. The next feature we have is flatten. What flatten does is only for printing. You don't need to flatten unless you're going to print. Let's make this heart kind of big, and say we want to put this in here. And we want to print this. Let's center that a little bit better. And again, you only use flatten when you're going to print something. So what flatten does is we will select all of this and we will hit flatten. And now you can see all of those layers are now one printable layer. Let's turn this letter O off. So let's make this a little bit smaller. And if we were to hit go, you can see that we have one printable image. indicated over here by the printer icon, and we have the registration marks. So that's Flatten. Let's undo. And we're back to where we were. Now say for whatever reason we had this letter O and we didn't want that circle on the inside to cut out. We just wanted it to be a solid letter O. That's where we use the contour button. So let's click on the O and click on contour. When you click on contour, if there is a part of the object or letter that you can delete, it will be highlighted in the dark purple, and you can see that right here. So if we hover our mouse over that until it's highlighted and then click on it, you'll get a blue outline. Now click off of it. Now you can see it's no longer going to cut the middle out of the letter O. So let's hit undo. And I'll show you that one more time. Select the letter or the object that you want to turn off the inside cut lines. Hit contour. Highlight the area you want to delete. Select off the mat. And now you have deleted the contour of that image. I've also created the Slice, Weld, Flatten, Attach, and Contour Cricut Design Space cheat sheet. You can download a copy of this underneath the video in the comments section. I'll have a link to it. And you can use this to save on your desktop or print it out for quick reference to the different features of Slice, Weld, Flatten, Attach, and Contour, as well as some examples in case you forget which one's which. So that's it. I hope this helped you better understand the difference between Slice, Weld, Attach, Flatten, and Contour. Thanks so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe.